Alright, so I decided to go back and get what I missed. It looks like we missed something here. I thought I got that, but I did not. And that would be right here. Yes, there we go. There's another loose panel. And there is the second half of Sam's locker combination. And Heaven at the Edge of the World. Private, do not read. The Green Glacier, Part 2. Allegra and her scouting party peered down warily through the dense canopy of rustling leaves from their perch high in the forest branches. Mere feet away, sunlight shone brightly off the inner ice walls of the glacial basin in which the forest grew. It was a strange sight indeed, such lushness juxtaposed with the frigid ice formations. Allegra leapt forward without hesitation, bounding through the high branches. The first mate had been captured by the Green Glacier's Amazonian tribe. His life hung in the balance. We have to hurry. Allegra's party followed behind, moving quietly as a breeze through the greenery. Allegra landed in the clearing and shouted, "Stop!" She saw the Queen Amazonian up on her pedestal, reaching for the lever that would drop her first mate into the vat below. She shouted, "No!" and flung her saber at the Amazon's reaching hand, but it was too late. The first mate screamed as he fell toward the water, then splashed down, and all was eerily silent. Allegra looked on, frozen in fear and remorse. She had been a moment too late. But then from the vat something began to emerge, a head of dark brown hair, just like the first mate's, then the shoulders and sleeves of his coat soaking wet. But as the figure stood and the water poured down, Allegra saw that the first mate had changed. He was no longer a man at all. In fact, what looked back at her were the eyes, the face, the hair, and hands and body of a woman, still in the first mate's clothes. Still the first mate, she spoke, in a soft, clear voice. "Captain, the Amazonian queen said she is one of us now, she is ours." Allegra drew her magical flintlock pistols from her belt, and her crew readied their swords. Allegra glared into the queen's eyes and said, "That's the love of my life, and you can't have her." Interesting parallel. So we got the second half of her locker combination, so we should be able to go upstairs and open that up and see if that leads us anywhere. Hopefully. So I think there's one last unlocked door. Okay, items. 0501. Okay. 0501. Grab cigarette pack. Let's see. Shirts with the tags still on them? Should she steal them? 'Cause that's not good. Oh. So I guess she took maybe one of her dad's magazines. Examine photos. So that's Lonnie.
Lonnie came over today, but everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
Okay. So we missed that journal entry. We have the basement key now, so I think that's the last place that we haven't been, but I don't remember where that is. Oh, I think it's over here. Oh. Well, then what's that for? Why is that locked? I don't know if we can get in there, because that room isn't, like, on the map or anything. It's not marked, so I'm wondering if we just can't go in there. Maybe it's, like, the back door or something. Basement must be down here. Yeah, there we go. Chips. 3-ring binder again. Dear Samantha, I would like to cordially thank you for having me to your abode for the Thanksgiving holiday with your lovely family. I enjoyed the flavorful potatoes, and also it was weird being around your parents for that long, but it was pretty funny how impossible it is for your dad not to be awkward for more than 30 seconds at a time. Very cordially yours, your close friend and confidant Lonnie D. A fancy man. Quite. And a chicken leg. Dear Miss DeSoto, allow me to take this opportunity to thank you in kind for being such a gracious host of the festivities at your father's estate following the aforementioned meal with my parents. Your family's Thanksgiving feast was the more enjoyable of the two events, I must say. I especially appreciated the time I spent with your grandmother, who is a lovely woman with sterling taste and a refined air. Let's do it again, same time next year, shall we? Madam Samantha Greenbrier, Esquire. Soda. Eh. Is there anything interesting down here? Drawing.
It's different now. I mean, we still hang out all the time like before. But now when no one else is around... Well, you know. So you could say we're dating. But it's secret. Secret dating? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone, or go home for the night, or it's just quiet and we're alone, we say I love you.
So, wow, we missed 2 journal entries. Anything back here? Might be Mom's watercolors, possibly. Plaque. K is for kind, A is for amazing, I is for intelligent, T is for talented, L is for lighthearted, I is for important, N is for nice. This must be all my crap. Well, I guess Katie is better at describing the menstrual cycle than her sister. Oh, a ribbon. First. Looks like a science ribbon. Nerd. This is all our stuff. Is there any, like... no secrets in here? I thought there might be. I thought there might be, but there is not. Letter? Dear Samantha, congratulations. I am pleased to inform you of your admission to the creative writing track of Reed College Summer Program for Young Scholars for its 1995 session. We believe that you have much to contribute to Reed College community based on your portfolio and academic record. I am also pleased to offer you financial aid to recover 75% of the summer's program tuition and fees. The attached documentation delineates your schedule, optional secondary track choices, and your dormitory assignment. Please remember to submit the attached form if you wish to be eligible for one of 3 Reed full-time undergraduate scholarships to be awarded to exemplary students at the end of the summer program. So she got in. I think it's 95, maybe?
I'm so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing, and I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out? To where? She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the Army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again? She said, let's just have fun while we can.
Well, I hope Sam still does her college program. Joyce, a complete understanding. One of grandfather's books. So they're a family of writers. Richard Greenbrier, PhD. Why is the face cut out? 14-karat gold heart pendant in 2 halves, customizable with up to 10 letters, names and dates, initials, anything you can dream of. So they got necklaces, which would explain the drawings of them. One of Dad's books. Dear Terrence, thank you for sending along a copy of your newly published book. An author's first published manuscript is a momentous occasion. I read it this afternoon. I certainly recognized my son in the subject matter. An author's work is the externalization of that which he holds dear and that which he fears, and in this respect, I believe your work was successful. But the lens through which the personal shone was needlessly clouded by genre cliches and implausible demastor, science-fictional deus machina. The great authors speak of their lives' milieu in clear and honest tones, the lens crystal that refracts their thoughts without distortion. I congratulate you on surviving the great ordeal that is publication, and rest assured that readers of your chosen genre will lap up copies hungrily, but I urge you to shed artifice. You can do better, with a father's love and encouragement. Wow, what an asshole. So that might explain why grandfather's face is like removed from this painting. That is pretty harsh though. Open folder. Mom's citizenship? Oh, so I think she came from Canada? Interesting. How many rooms are down here? Jeez. Well, this is like a creepy, creepy bathroom. Read letter. Dear Sam, today's Spanish lesson, fly, hubcap, sunbeam. I'm so happy you like the drawing. I was thinking of you when I drew it. I knew you'd be able to tell. You'd love Mexico, I think. Probably. The nature here is totally different than back home. I keep thinking about Allegra and the first mate lost on a mysterious island where even the plants are out to get them. And I think of them together, out there in the wilderness together, and I start thinking of you again. I lie in bed and I almost feel you. I've been trying to save it up for when we're together again. I haven't done a good job, okay, but I tried. Okay, enough about that. Your last letter got to me the day before we start driving back north. We'll be racing this letter home. If I get home first, we can read it together. And yes, I'm taking tons of photos. We'll have to spend so much time in the dark room. Okay. So I guess Lonnie went on vacation and sent her a letter. Hello. Girl Scout. The band formerly known as Cub Scout. Set list. Role model, authority, main squeeze, telling stories. Instruction, first mate, self, Girl Scouts, denial. It must be... Oh.
Todd's band lost their singer. Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, I can sing. And they were all kind of like, you can? And she was like, probably. But she's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today. And she's actually really amazing. I feel so proud when she's on stage. It's incredible being in awe of someone you love. So everybody knows it's like a temporary situation till she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show.
Alright, let's listen. Not my kind of music, but Not bad. I'm gonna flick all the bells. What? Another combination? Are you serious? Huh. Where's the light in here? Oh, there it is. Ugh. I don't see any secret rooms on this map. Now we need to get the combination for that. Oh, it doesn't work. Of course it doesn't. Scrap. I'm gonna take this out there where I can actually read this. Alright. Yep, still can't read it. Order this month. 2 cases brandy, 2 cases rum, 1 barrel whiskey. Governor remains very pleased with enforcement in Boone County. Believe this arrangement shall hold for some time. Okay. Thought that could possibly be a clue to the combination, but I guess not. It sucks that I can't, like, see anything in here. Look at this old toy. Do you have a combination on you? No. Get out. Get out of my life. Man. Nothing. If I were gonna get murdered in this game, now would be about the time, I think, that I would get murdered. Okay. That's all that was in there? Oh. Terry, age 12. So I guess that was Dad. His height chart. In the creepy basement. What a perfect place. Alright, let's find this combination. There's one more room we haven't been in. Ugh. It's a lot of newspapers. Like, what? Ooh, secret room behind the bookshelf. Grab postcard. Hey, Sam, I'm writing to you from Multnomah Falls. I'm here on a stupid class trip, which is stupid because it's March, and I don't know if anybody running this school has been to Oregon, but it's cold and rainy as shit in March. Wish you were here. Oh, wait, you are here, because I'm writing this to you in the gift shop. Oh, shit, here you come.
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, "You didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl." But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
So, Mason's Pharmacy, his ledger. Wow. Cool. What's that? I don't know, I could just grab the lid. Can't do anything else. Alright. So let's go behind the secret bookshelf. Junk room. I take that back. This is probably where I'd get murdered if I were gonna get murdered in this game. Women Outlaws comic. This'll show you who runs things around this joint. Looks like fun. Throw the highlighters. Oh, got another cassette. There's probably a cassette player in here though, so I'm not gonna run all the way to the other room to play that. Okay. This one's for you, Grossman. Oh, so that's her characters. She drew them. Had enough, heard enough. Kicking against the patriarchy. Heavens to Betsy. Okay, that's all the bands. Huh. So there's the tape. Costume skeletons and devils. Cheerleaders from the Smells Like Teen Spirit video. One girl dressed as Jackie Kennedy. The Psycho House Girl. The coolest stuff about being the Psycho House Girl. Cool thing 1. Everybody in the hall thinking you don't know they're looking at you and whispering as you walk past because I guess they haven't heard of peripheral vision. That's a lie to mom and dad's situation, but it was so worth it. The girls on stage were so... Okay, so these are like scraps of her journal entries, I think. So, which way? Okay, we came up there. So there's a room over there. Jeez, this place is huge. Pizza. Oh, come on. Come on. I just want pizza. Samantha Greenbrier, 1 Arbor Hill, Butte County. Okay. Dear Miss Greenbrier, I appreciate the time and effort you put into writing your letter. It showed initiative and was well written, but does not change my mind on this matter. While I understand that Miss DeSoto is a friend of yours, the fact of the matter is that she defaced school property with profanity. The fact that she allegedly defaced her own locker in retaliation for another student doing the same to yours is immaterial. As to your complaint that no other student has been punished for their part in this incident, the fact is that no guilty party has come forward, and there has been no convincing evidence as to who might have defaced your locker. In other words, there is no one to punish. I would suggest letting this issue drop, as it will only bring more unwanted attention on yourself, which I believe is what you claim began this whole incident in the first place. Huh.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
What's this? Heaven to Betsy. With the Joker face on the back. Alright. Okay. Whoa. Where is this? What? What? So we're in the hallway where the locked door is. Alright, well, we'll come back here. I want to go back and look in that one room. Jeez. I missed a lot. Turn that on. See what's up here. Cool handle. Well, check that out. So this is the guest room. So that's pretty cool. Dude, I would love having like 10 secret passages in my house. Be awesome. Not that way. Be super awesome. Textbook. Spanish textbook. Close folder. Daniel says he's coming over to get his game back. Call Daniel back. Hey Lonnie, sorry my mom was being such a bitch last night. She she's hardly ever around since her forest is like an hour away. And then when she is home, she takes it out on you, like, because you're not a member of the family. She knows you won't call her on it, and I'm sorry. Haha, it's okay, I know. She's just jealous of our cool and freewheeling lifestyles. I feel sorry for you. I'm lucky my mom lives in Florida. You have to have a mom every day. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up the mom thing like that. I know I shouldn't complain. No, I'm being serious. My mom is a psycho Christian, and her new husband, Don, is a complete tool. Living with him in Florida is her eternal punishment in my mind. So you wouldn't rather live with your mom in Florida? No. Well then. Order of promotion. Okay. Dear Head Conservationist Greenbrier, due to your exemplary management of the Flintlock prescribed burn operation last year and the service's need for the experienced personnel to direct regional operations, we would like to offer you the position of Regional Conservation Management Director, responsible for operations throughout Northwest Oregon. Your assistance would be sought to fill your previous position on site at the Flintlock National Forest. Your new posting would be at the Regional Management Building located blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, that explains why she needed directions to her new job. Mom. Probably should have turned that lamp on a while ago. Anything else down there? No. Okay. So that's how you get in here. Turn on the lights. So we can actually see. Hello. Come here, Note. Come here. Stub. Ticket to Earth, Wind, and Fire Civic Auditorium. Okay. So, are there any other, like, loose panels? I'm not seeing them on the map. What's in here? Sam, the skull was the coolest thing I found in Mexico, and it was like $3. I love you, Merry Christmas. Treasure it always. Is that the one that I threw? Now I feel kind of bad. Turn on the light before we do anything. Look, Mom's other purse. Pamphlet. Manual for Forestry, Research, and Education. Take care of our forests. Note. Hi, Jan. I got 2 tickets for Earth, Wind, and Fire on Thursday, but my girlfriend says she doesn't want to go. Her taste in music rears its ugly head again. So that leaves me with an extra ticket that I thought you might be interested in. More fun than clearing brush in the freezing rain, right? Oh, gosh, they're doing it. Mom. Why must you be this way? Closet. It's like a functional closet. Everywhere else is like junk in it. Open folder. Oh, so that's their magazine that they made together. Sam, since you refused to hear us out this afternoon, your mother and I are putting this in writing so that we are absolutely clear. You're grounded for the rest of the month from social and telephone privileges and from using your car for anything except going to and from school. We understand what you are going through, but we can't allow you to continue with this kind of behavior at school. And clearly, once your privileges are reinstated, we can't allow you to have your bedroom door closed while Lonnie is at the house. This is the last word on the matter. Get back on course so this won't have to happen again. So I guess they found out, maybe? Disciplinary referral. Distributing inappropriate materials on school grounds. So that must be the magazine, I'm assuming.
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something. But they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, because they're in for one very long phase.
Wow, jeez. The heck, Mom and Dad? I leave for a year and this is what happens? Wow. Postcard. Hi, Mom and Dad and Sam. The vacation is weird. As you can see, the Catholic Church still has a lot of money left over from the Middle Ages. I've gotten to see all of the art, including the Sistine Chapel ceiling and the sculptures by Michelangelo, Donatello, and the rest of the Ninja Turtles. Mom, we'll have to come back together. I would love to be here with someone who really appreciates the history behind everything. Also, Sam, they have various relics, as in pieces of important dead people, so you should probably come too. Next stop, Barcelona. Calm down, Dad. I probably won't get gored by a bull. Now I don't feel bad about throwing your stuff everywhere, Mom and Dad. So I think I'm going to cut it here, but in the next one we will continue on. I'm going to try to find all of the journal entries if possible. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share, support. Really helps me out. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next one.